right.
No, go hoy fat toy.
Go hoy for a cat.
Go hoy fat toy, yes.
I have trouble speaking English.
You
let
do
alone
indeed,
Chinese.
you do indeed. Well, welcome once and all here on, what are we calling it now?
Afternoon delight.
Welcome to Afternoon Delight.
There's a bit of artistic differences in the camera, isn't there?
Oh, you just try to cause mayhem. So, as you interrupted my opening speech, I'm just saying, Happy Chinese New Year.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And it's caused a little bit of tension
No, it hasn't.
today.
No, it
I
hasn't.
just disagreed.
No, I know what caused tension. What caused tension was the stuff we can't talk about back.
So it's the year of the pig. I was adamant it was the year of the snake just because I watched something this morning, but clearly I was far too tired and I was taking no notice. But yes, it's the year of the pig.
So what does it mean?
Pig.
What does it mean? Because I've never heard of the year of the pig. I only heard of the year of the dragon, the year of the snake, the year of the horse. Okay. I never heard of the year of the pig, so what is it?
We all have to eat more pork.
No. Alright, thanks. We got a cameraman who knows.
More loyalty.
More loyalty.
More sometimes.
Oh, that's
I quite like that.
I thought it would have been more about the piggy bank, but that's all cool. So the reason why I introduced that we have a cameraman because this is not only our second live stream, but we also have our full crew here. Welcome, full crew.
Hi.
All right, don't worry about it. They know.
Scary.
Anyway, so
I would like to just start by asking a very important question, which is, Chase,
yeah.
what the hell are you wearing?
Well, you know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my chain. My chain
Are
Everton
you
top.
an Everton supporter?
No, hell no.
So why? I have
It's one of those
two
things,
issues.
isn't it, where like your clothes are dirty,
Wait, what the fuck?
and you go to the bottom of the.
What are you saying?
Two issues. First of all, why are you wearing it if you're not an Everton fan?
Okay, so anyway, it's one of those when you have those clear out kind of scenarios and everything, and yeah.
What, and you're left with the clothes that you don't like, as opposed to the ones that you do, which is what normal people would do. My second issue. First of all, you've got rid of the clothes you do like and you're left with that tat. Secondly, you're wearing that tat and you haven't even bothered to iron it.
Oh. Mum and
Whoa! See, first of all, it is iron because when I put it on, it irons itself.
Is this boiler? You were the second man today that I've had this conversation
Oh, the
with.
second
my
man.
God.
Only
The
the
second
second man.
man, just in one day,
Yeah.
who says that by putting clothes on, they automatically iron themselves. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
well, he's right.
Clearly it doesn't though, because that is creased and...
It's creased it. Okay, what's the next topic?
No, I'm
It's
enjoying
creased
this
it.
one.
It's not creased it.
You look like a tramp, honestly.
Oh, damn! Damn!
Mommy and Daddy.
What happened on this live show? Oh, see, she said there are things we can't talk about.
Okay.
Keep going, and I'm going cougar. I'm going cougar.
We're
You
not
keep going.
going English.
I'm going full cougar on your ass.
Tomorrow. You'll have to still do one on next week.
Jesus Christ!
Don't do that, never.
At least you got a friend in the chat, not on the table. Rory says hi. Who the hell is that?
Rory's my buddy. He's
Okay.
a Mackham. We don't really discuss football with him.
Okay, we don't.
Okay.
And let's move on to something that's much safer
Please
to talk
do.
about period parties. Now this flashed up on Facebook this time. What?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a period party, so you know what, we've got to have a party to celebrate absolutely everything. Now, I'm an event manager by trade now, so this is class. I'm thinking this is my next big thing.
This is your hit.
So what it is, basically, mums are now celebrating their daughter's first period with a period party,
Oh yeah.
complete with cake, with red icing.
Oh, gotta have some
My
cake.
favourite too much.
Gotta have some cake.
This is the story. I'm not really sure what presents she gave or anything like that.
I know what
but-
present she getting.
Oh my god. When I first had my time.
What, your period party?
Yeah, no, not a period part. When I first had my time, I was like screaming bloody, pardon the pun, bloody murder, you know what I mean? But like, I wouldn't, something to celebrate, something you cry about for a
Don't
few
you?
weeks.
It's not something that you want to kind
No.
of shout about or anything.
No,
I want to shout about it.
Well, then what I am thinking is that if everyone brought gifts from a sanitary perspective, it'd save you a fortune.
It was.
It would kind of save you a fortune.
I remember years back, I went, one of the first ever business networking things I went to was a women only one, and got a bit of a bee in my bonnet about female-only networking. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. But this particular one, the goodie bags we got, and I kid you not, contained tampons. I know. And not wishing to sound rude, but most of the women who were in that room didn't need them anymore. So I was minesweeping.
The spoon saga all over again.
Do you know this is the brightest I've ever been in a show?
So what actually happens at these events then?
Yeah, I want to know about these parties. Were these the women-only parties?
I know anyone can go.
Men
You don't want to be, you know.
Men do have periods, I'm certain. Definitely. Definitely.
No, I meant her party.
Might not be literal, but...
I didn't mean a period party, I meant her party. You know, one where they pass out the tampons.
No, that was a networking thing. That wasn't a party, that was a networking thing. But I reckon, yeah, these period parties, I reckon there's some mileage in it. For me. It's going to be the new big thing. I'm bringing it.
You bringing it?
I'm bringing it.
Are you running the period party?
Yeah, I'm special offer.
Are you one of the period? We're at that kind of age where, you know, it's like, oh, it's the end of the period party, not the beginning of one.
Speak for yourself.
It's one of them that once, like, once you're really close with someone as like a friend, then like a friend, you bond too, so you like period bond. So you
period?
Yeah, no, this is a thing.
What kind of shit is
definitely.
You bond over periods?
Yeah.
No,
you both have your period at the same time,
Yeah.
the menstrual cycle at the same time, don't
Dominant
you?
female.
What?
The dominant female.
The dominant female?
Yeah.
Dominant female.
What are you trying to
As
say,
she
bro?
approaches over, yeah, and like you do, you bond.
Wait,
with
do
someone.
that again.
No,
I
I don't even know what
Do your act, bro. As she approaches that moment of return.
Have you had enough talking about periods out here?
A little bit, because I'm kind of like lost in the sauce.
Right, we're moving on. Let's move on to even more. I was going to say safe territory, but this really isn't. So Liam Neeson.
Oh.
I watched Schindler's List the other night. I think that's a bit of an omen coming in here because I did watch it the other night.
Watch what?
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. All right. Well,
Definitely.
well, this is more like if you watch Taken, because you know where he goes. I'm trying to share you.
Right.
Okay, right.
No, yeah, I love
Yeah.
Schindler's List.
Yeah. Anyway,
Very
so
emotional.
Taken, right? You know, like the Taken. I have a particular set of skills. So anyway, so there's this article that came out in the Sun. All right, I can quote it.
God.
Right, so Liam Neeson, you know, it says like, you know, because he had a friend who was raped. Right now, that's a terrible situation and everything else like that. But you know, he asked like what color was he? It was a black guy. So he actually took to the streets with a nightstick and went hunting black people.
I just can't believe. I mean,
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. It was in the paper. It was in the paper. I'm only repeating it. But he supposedly did an interview. This wasn't just recent. It was something that he did long ago. And he did an interview. And he was saying that, yeah, I went hunting black people. And it's kind of like he didn't have any problem. I don't think he said black anything, you know, words behind it. But it was really kind of negative. And it was really shocking to read this.
And it wasn't like a vigilante. He wasn't going out to try and find the guy who committed this.
He had a nightstick, and he said
he was just looking for any black guy.
He was looking for any black guy to kind of like walk out of a pub and cause mayhem, so he could like beat him down. You know, it's like he was taking himself a little too seriously. You know,
it's bad enough that he did that, but then secondly, to actually, you know, go out there and tell people that he did this. Crazy.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it's just kind of like that whole thing about like, what are you gonna do in a situation where it's that whole thing about men where it's like, you know, I want to defend. So yeah. So anyway, so this is what he was doing. He said that, you know, he wasn't apologetic, even though he said, you know, I knew it was wrong, right? But I still did it. But he still used. He didn't say the N-word, but he just said black people.
Yeah.
You know, and it felt in that whole kind of negative strain.
So what's inferred by it, isn't it?
It was the inference. Thank you very much. That's the word I was looking for.
So basically, we've decided he's knob of the week.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna see his new movie. You know, Sujita.
She'd stay off Tinder for one bloody day.
I wasn't gonna see.
Tinder or anything else.
Yeah, we'll skip over that because that could go down the hole. Anyway, I want to move on because I discovered something today.
You spilled something?
I discovered something today.
Oh, what you discovered?
EmJ has gone vegetarian.
Yeah.
Why?
And how long is this gonna last?
I don't know, I seen lamb chops this morning, so I don't know, yeah. when I got home. So I decided to do this because I wanted to do it.
Yes.
For a health reason?
Yeah, for a health reason, for something like that, and just to challenge myself because I do like a lot of meat.
You like a lot of meat?
Oh.
Don't say that in this room,
No,
girl.
what did I do? I had to go to bed with a crucifix. Yeah, it's a health thing, so I'll follow my journey, hopefully.
So when did you start?
2 days ago. And do you know what, that feels like 20 years to me.
I can imagine it feels like 20 years because it's kind of like, you know, it's one of those things where why say it? You know, it's kind of like when people have this urgency to go on Facebook and tell everybody every minute of their day kind of deal. It's because like you make a pledge, and then all of a sudden do you find that like 5 days later, and I'm only being generous, 5 days later, you're all of a sudden not doing it anymore? So it's kind of like, why should you go on and just say it, right? It's like, because then you could be beholden to it. So MJ, a week later now, how's that veggie thing happening?
Well,
Yeah,
so I'll see me in Burger King later, like.
But do you not think though that by doing that you become held accountable to it and it gives you more kind of a willpower to stick to it? Because you've got people going, what, you got that lack of bad for? Thought you were going veggie?
Yeah.
I'd be like, you mind your own business.
It's the same with Dry January though, like, well, that didn't exist for me, but...
Yeah.
See, when people do this, I feel the need to like double up on it. So Dry January, I just drank more than anybody else because I was afraid
Amen,
for
sister.
bugs.
Did you actually even do anything on Dry January? More,
I drank
it was
dry-
more like wet
dry-
January, wet
Dry red
February.
wine, dry gin. That was it.
Oh,
I can tell you're more of a dry gin person.
So then as soon as I hear someone's going veggie, I'm like, I'm gonna have 3 steaks for my tea tonight. Bring on the cow.
we'll find out tonight what happens. Does she have the lamb chops or does she not?
Yeah. I think it's a pretty easy guess that.
Pretty easy to find out that she had the lamb chops.
So are you gonna do all vegetables? I'm genuinely because I
No,
don't
you know, like,
get
I have a
this.
lot of like meat-free products, so like now they do vegetarian meatballs. Oh my god, that's just amazing. Vegetarian sausages.
You're gonna have that mini
So you're gonna eat corn like that cute corn?
Yeah.
I mean, cause I see that when they have like vegetarian sausages and all that, and I'm kind of like, really? I mean,
But I'm one of these people, I have red sauce on every fucking thing, so...
What, like tomato ketchup?
Yeah, I have it on everything, so it doesn't taste, there's no difference to me. I can't differentiate anything, I just throw sauce on everything, so even a roast dinner, even soup, I throw sauce in.
You're a dirty girl and I don't know that we can be friends
You're
anymore.
not saying that on camera,
Wrong.
please.
even that guy. I got red sauce on everything.
You're a dirty girl.
Yeah.
You're going down like that, if you had like, I know.
You're going down.
Corn
Wait.
mince, corn mince, bolognese.
I'd throw red sauce on it.
That's just
I just
weird.
red sauce on it.
Red sauce or mayo.
So that means that date that you have, right? You gotta bring some red sauce, and he's gonna.
Oh, he doesn't bring red sauce, he's getting swerved.
Yeah.
Seriously? Better have some in his pocket.
I reckon that's your next challenge then. A month without red sauce.
Don't say a month. That's too long and stuff.
No, you gotta have a challenge. Come on, stop it.
I'll try, I will try. A month without...
Nah, no.
Once you're back on me, don't go cold.
You have no faith in me at all, do you? Like she's gonna eat me, she's gonna go home and
No, it's, you know,
fill her boots.
you're totally going for a kebab tonight.
I know. I mean, Bex had other kind of things in her bag, so you know, hey, what are you gonna do?
She's had a hell. It's a nice show. She had a lot in her bag.
Let's just move swiftly on.
Have you never done a day without meat though? Well.
Beck? I don't think so. So
I was about to say.
You
I've
said
not-
that very adamant. He was
Well,
very adamant
hey,
about that.
listen.
I was just about to say I've not had meat today, then I thought, no, I had a double sausage this morning. So.
you had a double, and then he left. So anyway, so Royce, right? Because first of all, Royce, our man Royce behind the condor is like, you know, trying to set us with a challenge because he thinks he's the #1 show on here. But he's actually asked a question about what do you guys think about Goldman Sachs?
What about Goldman Sachs?
See, there we go. What are we,
That's
retarded?
what I think. Goldman Sachs.
No, I think he's trying to say something about the money market or something.
I have no idea.
See, there you go, Rosie. We have no idea about
We don't talk about grown-up stuff like that. We talk about
Is this-
period
is this all
parties,
about-
double
is this like-
sausage and tomato ketchup.
Do we have to bring Brexit into our show?
No.
It's already raining. Jesus,
that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to kill the bus.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Sabotage Rosie, shut up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think
Shut
someone
up, man.
sabotaged me and Becca. We were nearly in a collision on the way here, wasn't we? With that driver.
Oh, what? In your Uber?
Was it an Uber?
Well, that wasn't it. No, because you've not been in an Uber yet.
I've not. Oh no.
I'm going to
it
pop
wasn't
your
an
Uber cherry later.
Ooh! You
On the
hit
way to get a
face.
kebab.
Jesus Christ, on the way.
You know when you have that friend
No, when I
who
think about when I think about a kebab. But you know, it's like, long as she said it.
She's leading me down the path of sin tonight.
Alright, let's go back, let's go on to the list.
I was going to join a convent after this.
Back on the list, it was like...
Honestly.
What was this story you were telling us before?
Alright,
about
so,
this
my
kid?
man, so I...
This
so,
is genius.
So our little cameraman was telling me this story, right? He was telling me about this kid. I mean, I think he's on drugs, right? But anyway, right? It's like he needed a fix and everything, so he had gave his mom like this ransom note, and it was a ransom for like.
So he.
Yeah. So the ransom note was he's been kidnapped, and the guy wants 130 pounds left in the bin.
What? So.
Right.
Just.
130
Let me clear this up.
pounds.
So precise.
What?
In the mailbox.
Well, what's the bin bit?
He was in the bin. And
What? Right. Okay. So.
Alright.
Let me just.
With CSI.
See if this is making any sense. I've had no sleep, and I don't know whether my brain is working here.
Wait a minute.
So basically, this kid's skin, he needs somebody to get fixed.
Yeah.
So he pretends that he's
That he's
being
been kidnapped.
kidnapped and hides in the bin.
He's lying in the bin.
He's left a message for his mum saying that he's been kidnapped.
Right.
And $130. Was it
30
America? It's not.
ransom, yeah.
It had to be American,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, $130.
$130 would free him.
In the mailbox, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put it in the mailbox.
Wow.
That's
I don't know
something.
whether this kid's stupid or a genius.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, well, I know my mom got at least $130.
That's the storyboard of that. I'll get it at this time. I know.
Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna ask for much, you know what I mean?
Did she give him the money?
Phone the cops.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Well, do you not think I feel sorry for the kid? He's not even worth $130.
Come on, Mom! $130! $130!
You told me you got frostbite in the bin like that.
He's sat here about cabbage leaves. I stink.
You know what? Your boy Rory said there's nothing wrong with ketchup on a Sunday lunch.
Thank you. It's exactly these two
That
made
means
me
there's
feel
nothing
like
wrong
I
with
ate it.
ketchup on the EmJ. So, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's grim.
Yeah,
Rory,
that's
you're
good.
wrong.
So wait a minute. So
Oh,
I
right,
had some breaking news
Oh.
right before the show started and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of like it didn't like end recently, but it was on CNN just now.
Okay.
Right? I got a message from America saying that they suspect that James Brown may have been murdered.
No.
Yes.
Well,
that's what it said, didn't it?
Yeah.
have you been serious?
CNN.
Are you being...
I am serious. I just got that message right before the show started.
Why are you just... What? Hey?
Well, because I wanted your natural reaction.
Are you sure?
I feel mean.
There's nothing to be. I don't know if it's true.
He's not just sat in a bin, is he? He doesn't just need a bit of money.
Come on, man.
James Brown.
There was this life. You never know.
I'm
Honestly.
just saying. I just thought, what the frick?
My jaw hit the floor when you said about Liam Neeson doing that. Oh my God.
Exactly. My
So-
jaw hit the floor this morning when I heard that. You know what I mean? I was like, whoa, what's going on with the world today?
Why? There's a song about that. Why? But why? Why?
I don't know. I was trying to get some breaking news. I was trying to get some facts and stuff, but then we had to start the show. So, I mean, if anybody knows anything, put it in the chat, because
Let
I'm
us know
watching
in the
it.
comments.
You know,
Please, yeah,
man, I'm just saying, I'm following along, man. Was James Brown murdered?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. So let's move on to the Toy Boys.
Ooh, okay. So it was in the papers today that
Was it?
about Toy Boys and Naomi Campbell and Liam Payne might be having a little tingling.
Apparently it's mind-blowing. That's what I read.
Well, you know what? I heard that last night from my mother-in-law about like Cheryl Crowe's ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
with Naomi. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
What do you mean, why?
They're both
She is so
They're both
old.
attractive, to be fair.
Compared to
She's
him.
48. She's not that
Well,
old.
compared to him, I mean, Cheryl was old. And Cheryl's hot, young, hot. But
Liam's, is he 20, 23, 25?
if he's
Yeah,
lucky, he's
in
from
that
One
bracket.
Direction.
What?
He likes
Come
the
on.
older women, doesn't he? That's
He likes them cougars, man. He likes them cougars. I wonder who else likes them cougars.
How lucky. I don't know who's the luckiest, because Naomi Campbell's beautiful.
Yeah.
She alright.
And he's...
She alright.
And he's
I
delightful.
prefer Louis, but
Well,
that's
he's on that TV show or whatever it is that you know what I mean. But it's still though, I can't believe that, man.
Did you can't believe it because you want it?
I know. I was
You
a toy
want
boy
that?
once.
That's what it
You know,
is.
when I was young, I was a toy boy.
Really? What was the age? Well, can you tell?
What was the age?
What was the age difference?
Let's see.
It's going to be like 18 months or something.
No. It was like about 20 years, I think. 25, maybe.
Yes!
Look, when I was younger,
So you cannot sit there then.
And now we used to work in music videos, and like I got with this woman, and you know I know how I know she was old because she was great. You know,
If I can just put
Oh my god! No, Becca, no. Oh my god. It was like
the thing with this is that we'll sit there and you're going, oh, but Naomi Campbell, she's really, really old because she's the older woman. But then there was pictures yesterday of Duncan Valentine's James.
Oh yeah, Duncan Valentine got some young girl.
Is he 70?
He's 70 or 68,
Yeah.
70. His girlfriend slash fiance slash wife is like what, 28?
Well, Henry Cavill, he has young woman as well as David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
That's why David Hasselhoff said lives over here. His wife is in Wales
She's in Wales, yeah.
and everything, and they got like 2 kids.
But do you not think the way that stuff is reported is different if the woman's old? Because Caroline Flack,
100%.
she was spotted snogging what's his face from the EmJ from the dancing
really?
thing. There's about 15, 16 years difference, and it was like serial cougar.
Serial
don't get
cougar.
I think those girls would get stoned to death, and the fella's like,
Get in there, lads.
Get in there.
we get stoned to
No, I don't
death.
say get in there, lad. What are you talking about? Well, you know, when you're young, right? So, like,
Young at heart.
well, no, well, see, what it is like young guys like the older women because it's kind of like, it's like that movie Private Lessons, you know, like from the 70s. Do you remember that movie?
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, Sylvia Crystal?
Never heard of her.
Oh, she's hot. Please
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it in the chat.
You watch
Please say
it,
in the
Sylvia.
chat. Sylvia Crystal was very hot for us. You know what I mean? And there was a movie called Private Lessons where she had to show the show man how to do things.
You look them.
Look at the
Look at come on, video. I'm getting it, Brian, you with me, yeah?
I haven't seen it, so.
Chase is just
Put me in full there.
Mrs. Robinson. Mr. Robinson.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Robinson, graduate. Come on.
Mrs. Robinson.
Well, that's before me. Well, that's before my time, but I mean, still though. I mean, I remember the movie.
What was it called? The sort
No, The Graduate.
Oh, The Graduate.
What
Say
is it
something else
called?
then.
No, The Graduate, man. Mrs. Robinson, yeah.
Well, while we're on the subject of movies,
Oh yeah. Well,
what have you been watching? Come on, entertainment news time.
Well, so I mean, entertainment news time. Thank you very much. I mean, as far as you know, I also do TV. So as far as movies, you know, I was chilling this weekend and everything, so I decided to
Did the
binge.
cave weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I was in a cave this weekend. Thanks for telling everybody. But I was decided to binge. So I was binging like some American television, and I found a show that I was ignoring for a while. Right, it kept coming up in my stream called The Cool Kids, because I was thinking, well, what could this be?
What's
You know?
that on there? I've not heard
It's
of
on, well, it's on Fox in America, but
Fox.
you know, if you stream like I do, you can get stuff. But anyway, so it turns out that it's about these like old guys in a retirement home. So it's like with David Allen Greer, who's from In Living Color, right, and Leslie Jordan. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, and well, Vicki Lawrence, who was on Mama's
Was
Family.
she? No, I was thinking this
Carol
one.
Burnett?
No.
Martin Mull,
No.
Burnwood Tonight.
Pretend.
All you fans out there who are as old as me, right? These old actors are doing an American TV show called The Cool Kids, and it's set in a retirement home, right? And it's funny as heck, right? I've been binging this, man, and it's just like the funniest thing because it's like, you know, you're all being young at heart kind of deal. So it's like these kind of like little simple like adventures and everything, and because anyway, it's really funny. But what I thought was classic about it was that Vicki Lawrence and Martin Mull used to be on Mama's Family and Burnwood Tonight all the way back in the 70s. And so they're still, you know, vibrant and acting.
Yeah.
And like, and it's set in a old, so since it's set in a retirement home, they be having these guest stars come in. You know, so it'd be these old actors from when I was a kid. You know, still alive and,
Yeah.
you know, still, you know.
I hope they are. They're not just wheeling in like a corpse. That wouldn't be quite as funny.
No. But man, okay, all you fans out there who is old as me, I mean, we have people like Max Gale from Barney Miller or Leslie Ann Warren from Mission Impossible, you know, and it was like, stop doing that! Just don't act like I'm older than you by some big grand degree. I can understand her doing it. I can understand her doing it.
Why?
Anyway, the cool kids, watch it. It's funny as heck. But
I need to watch something like that because at the minute I'm so into serial killers at the minute. It's like my whole life.
because you were looking at that Ted Bundy. I refuse to watch.
Well, I watch Silent Witness. I love Silent Witness. What I read are kind of books about murder and death and all that kind of stuff. There's the Piers Morgan series at the minute.
Was that Kill Women?
No, it's I can't remember what it's called, but it was supposed to be Fred and Rose West last week and they had to cancel it at the last minute for some reason. But yeah, the Ted Bundy docu-series that's on Netflix, I started watching that.
Right.
And this is a typical girl thing to say, you know, a proper mentalist. But
You're a mentalist?
Good. God, the man was attractive.
Who?
Ted Bundy.
Oh my God.
And then it's only going to get worse when the film comes out because it's Zac Efron
Yeah.
playing Ted Bundy.
That can be such a negative spin though, can't it?
So this I do plan on watching that. You're talking about the Bundy tapes.
Yeah, the Bundy tapes.
I mean, like, so it's something about like he decided to tell his story and.
Yeah, so he wrote a letter to, was it in, I think it was in, I'm sure it was a newspaper, saying that I want to put my side of the story forward and I'll be interviewed by one person and I will tell them everything. And it was to protest his innocence about it. So this guy has about 100 hours worth of recordings on cassette of Ted Bundy talking.
So how they getting the video footage then?
So it's kind of news stuff and clips from the news back then and home videos of the girls that went you know.
So it's not footage of the tapes. It's just like something to play alongside.
It's kind of done quite artsy. So you see, there's loads of shots of cassettes going into record and pressing the record button and what have you. But it's not. You don't see the face-to-face interview with him.
Oh right. Okay.
I don't know whether that'll change at the end. I'm not sure how many episodes there are. I'm only up to like the third one, I think.
So is he confessing? Is he telling his story?
At the moment, no, he's still protesting his innocence.
Right. Okay.
I'm just shocked that he represented himself in court. To be totally honest with you, like, you know what I mean? Not just to kind of win, isn't it really?
Well, no, but I'm just saying, it's like, it reminds me of that movie Man Bites Dog, where the documentary crew follows the serial killer around as he's actually committing murders. And like, what happens is that, eventually the crew, like the camera slowly pulls back and the crew actually becomes a part of the scene. And at one point they actually help him commit a murder and everything.
This is made up, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a movie, like a Swedish film or Dutch film or something like that, where Man Bites Dog is fantastic. Black and white, it's just an excellent movie, but it sounds kind of like that. Is what I'm just trying to say, you know. Cool. But anyway, so is that us then? Is that the whole entertainment thing? Wow. Okay.
It's not on because the camera's just gone.
Well, man, dude, we're still on those other two.
Chasing it.
That's what happens. That's what happens. You know what? You spent too much time talking about my grease trap, by the way, but that's.
Because I just want to go and iron it for you. I just have this thing like that. Oh,
Jesus Christ, man, you really. She really went at me, didn't she? And the show's not even over. She acting like it's over, so close it out or something. You know what I mean? You know,
we'll leave it there.
Without being rude.
I'm gonna go and get an iron. Iron yours.
You're gonna go and get what?
An iron.
Oh God! See, I said without being rude. Well, you said you were gonna take your top off for the show.
What?
Yeah, you did. You said you were gonna do kind of like a what's her name again? Drew Barrymore on David Letterman and stuff.
Hard times, isn't it?
Not really that hard.
I'm just off to sit in the bin and ring my mum, see if I can get some money out of her. To be honest, I'm scared.
I don't want it.
So guys, it's been another good show. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following us. You can catch up with everything Condor online at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all over social media. Yeah, and just don't listen to Royce's show because he's clearly sabotaging ours by
exactly. You know what I mean? Like, listen to our show. We need more hits than he does.
We don't need them. We deserve them.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Well, all right. Yeah, well, then we out then. Peace out.
Yeah. See you next week.
Yeah, peace.